Hello, everybody. Just waiting for some people to show up. I don't know how many people are going to show up, but we'll see what goes on. We will see what's going on. So I don't know. I think Boxing Boa might be live, or did he end his video on? Do you know? I'm not sure. We'll see, though. You can, because if he's live, then I'll come back and do it in a minute. Unless people come and start popping in. I don't know if anybody's... Oh, no, here we go. No, there's people here. There are... Is he? I did not realize he was live. Hey, Mike, what's up? So, hey, Roger, how you doing, buddy? Hey, Reese. Haven't seen a video from you in a while, Roger. Last video was good. I liked it. Keep up the great work, buddy. So what's everybody up to tonight? Oh, it's going great. How about with you, Mike? Is it going good? Sorry, I have to answer this. Ed, I'm letting them know. Hey, what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Anyway, how's apply pressure? How's your I meant to say, how's your eggs doing? And what's your quick question there, Mike? I may have an answer for you. I hope I have an answer for you anyway. I just do these live streams. I go on and I just do whatever, you know, it's not a big deal. I don't set up a whole like thing of what was going on and stuff.
We just talked a bunch of gibberish.
That's what I do. I'm a gibberish type of guy. That's what Becky said. Anyway, I wanted to show everybody this today. Came in the mail. My ball python went 2.5 months with no shed. Well, sometimes that happens. You know, if it's not growing, it's not going to shed. I don't know. Were you feeding it and everything like that? Yeah, I know, hon. I made a mistake. But if you were feeding it really good, did it go into blue and then not shed? Well, did it go into shed and then not shed after that? Eating weekly. Okay. No, it did not go. Well, I wouldn't worry about it until it goes into blue. Because that's when, you know, they shed. I mean, I've had snakes go a while like that. I usually get them. I feed a lot, so they shed a lot. But I think that you can increase the humidity just a hair to see if it sheds. But if it didn't go into blue, it's not ready to shed yet. Oh, hey, Ed, what's up? Phil? Well, I wanted to show everybody this. We got our TNT ball stickers. You guys need to go check out his channel. He's got shirts and stickers for sale over there. We're going to put this in the wall of fame. A wall of frame. Sorry. That's what Becky calls it. Frame, I know, but we got cards from Ed there at CMC Reptiles. Hey, going Youper. We got a card from Youper that we're going to put on that wall too. Youper, I was showing everybody we got the sticker today from TNT Balls, and your shirt. Well,
hey,
is it printing now? His shirt or something?
Hey.
What?
And an index card that says hashtag Team Youper doesn't count.
It'll count with me, Jason. It'll count. When will the shirt be? Oh, you don't know when the shirt's going to be out yet. It didn't ship yet, but she ordered it. So, had the humidity. then I wouldn't worry about it, Mike. I would just wait until it went into its shed cycle, and it goes into shed. Sometimes they do that. Sometimes they burn a lot of energy and don't grow much. It takes time for them to grow. They go through cycles where they do that sometimes.
It's like men.
Yeah. Yep. So what's everybody up to tonight?
They want to Boxing Boa.
Yeah, everybody needs to go over to Boxing Boa. Somebody needs to go over to Boxing Boas and say, TNT. I mean, TNT. I was looking at a sticker here. DA has a live stream. Everybody hop over. No, just kidding. Don't do that. Oh, hey, Mad Bio. What's up there, Chuck? Oh, Jay just ended. Okay, so now everybody's going to come over here, right?
If Jay gets one, you better tell him.
Tell him what? Hey, Tennessee, what's up? Your tarantulas are...
I'm showing good.
Yeah, she's not really showing goods. If you guys were over there, it was a mistake. She really ain't showing her goods. Tennessee, you're
talking about that one video when I got up and my shirt went down. Oh, you can see straight down it.
Yeah, I know. Hey, Compton Balls, what's up? Tennessee, your tarantulas are looking good. You guys if you guys are not subscribed to him, you guys need to go subscribe to him and check out his tarantulas. He's got a great tarantula collection. How are the rats doing? Well, let me put it to you this way.
They are funny.
That was funny. Yeah. Oh, the clip Mad Bio says the clip we sent after we did the rat thing that we sent to him for his thing was so funny. We got 65. Is it 65 or 64 babies in 24?
64 babies in 24 hours.
And then I got another 200 rats over there. Plus, we're gonna have it. I bet you were up to 200 rats a week. It's crazy.
And don't tell nobody what I did.
I wouldn't. Wasn't nothing bad, guys. It was a.
I cried like a big baby.
Feeding a rat off, and
trying to gas them.
Yeah, she didn't like it, but it was okay. She'll get used to it, I'm sure. Yeah, that is a lot. It's crazy.
And I have 5 more moms that is visibly
pregnant.
That we can visibly.
And I'm sure there's more.
Probably.
It's crazy. So Youper, you better be prepared for all the work that goes in with the rats, buddy.
Oh, please. I didn't have no downtime today because I did all that.
We haven't had downtime in 2 days because of the rats alone. We had a rats. They broke one valve and then they cut the line this morning and it was leaking in there. It was
a hot mess, people.
Started your rat rack. Be prepared. There's a lot of work in the rat racks there. Yeah, it snowed this morning. I know, it's crazy, isn't it? Yes, correct. Mike said it's hard to feed off, but it's the food chain, and I have to agree.
No,
it
wasn't the feeding that bothered me. That doesn't bother me.
Okay.
I know that is.
Okay, what it was is I was gonna gas them so I could freeze them, and when she watched them go to sleep, it bothered her. Because I have a gas chamber with a regular CO2 tank that you turn the knob and it fills up with gas, and they just go to sleep. So blood pressure. I got a question for you. You said that they came out of the eggs. How are they all doing? I knew it. Well, something, Tennessee, everybody makes mistakes, and it comes with the territory. When you're dealing with animals, there are mistakes being made, but you learn from your mistakes so you know not to do it again. So with that being said, I wouldn't I mean, I'd worry about it because the tarantula's not doing good or whatever, but I wouldn't. It was an accident, you know. Everybody understands accidents happen. Yeah, you know, if I can give anybody advice that's going to breed rats,
don't do it.
Get the little pellets, the pine pellets. You have to put them down first on top of the pine shavings or whatever, because if you don't, the shavings does not cut the smell out. When you put the pine pellets in, when they get wet, they swell up underneath. You put a layer of that down first, makes a huge difference. Yeah, sometimes that's a little tricky trying to get them to start eating. Sometimes, you know, the smaller the container, darker areas, things like that can trigger them to eat.
I have a joke to tell you. It is actually funny, and it's not my face or voice.
You know what, Ed? Ed has a good point here, hon. Ed said he has no problem feeding the rats off. Just imagine if all those rats got loose in that house over there. You would have no problem, but you would have no problem killing them then either. Hey, Boxing Boa, what's up, Team Sexy? I had to say it, fun. I said it for you, hon. And no, everybody needs to know, if you guys were on his live stream, she's not showing her goods off to get more viewers. We're not doing that. Not happening.
Unless Jay wants to see him, I can show him. I mean, they're not much to look at.
Yeah, I understand that, trying to find their way. But if you run into problems, hit me up with an email, because you got my email. I know I emailed you, and I'll give you some tips that I've used for new hatchlings that actually does work. All right, Ed. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. Yeah, Boa, you're, you know, Team Sexy. What's he saying? Team Sexy? Saying Team Sexy. Yes, people, hit the like button, please. You know, I sit here with a little dead space now and then, but like I talked to Jay today, and he knows I was a busy man today. I was busy all day long.
Not the right kind of busy.
You weren't home all day. You were at your 2 jobs. We'll take care of that later. And remember, this is a family-friendly channel, people.
What? All I said is not the right kind of busy. Not family-friendly about that.
Yeah.
How you making that?
If you don't get them to eat in the next couple of days here, by the end, like by the middle of next week or whatever, hit me an email and I can help you with that. I can give you some ideas that actually do work. Some of them sound a little crazy. Some people are like, oh, I don't know. Put it on video. I would put it on video, but then we would be banned from YouTube there, Boxing. I mean, from Jay, we would definitely be kicked off. I mean, Jason, we would be kicked off YouTube.
Why? What does he want to see?
He said we should put it on video. Put it on video for my own viewing. You know, I don't know.
That would be a subscription channel. People would have to pay to watch the ugliness.
Oh my God. People would pay not to watch it. Trust me.
That's about it.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of work. Mm-hmm.
I know I'm a lot of work.
Well, that too.
I'm so much work you can't handle me.
So, Uper, did you find anything out about the paper thing that you said you were going to do? I sent you a text earlier with a little bit of an article, but it didn't say much. They don't like to put that information out there. So I was just wondering if you had seen anything about it yet.
Nice.
Yes, more magic tricks to wake me up. That bin of rats, for some reason, are make the money. Yeah, she does make the money. She's a very busy person. But that bin of rats is still, I will not put them rats in with any other rats because I do not want them teaching tricks to the other rats because they do learn from each other. That bin of rats has figured out how to chew. Hey Jeff, what's up, buddy? Have figured out how to chew out of the tubs, how to chew the hoses when the hoses are outside the tubs, how to flood their tank. Oh, I could tell Jay. Oh my God, that must be some funny text. He's doing this to get you to do this on here. You know that, don't you? So, Team Jeff, yeah. I know.
Oh my God.
Anyway, yeah, Uper, I sent you that text. Has a little bit in it. I found some with it has more than the drying chemicals in it. It has other chemicals in it, but they say it's soy based just to keep people from thinking about it, you know. And they don't like to tell people. Yeah, they definitely put drying chemicals in it. Otherwise, I think it would stay pasty or something. I'm not sure how it works. I know when I worked at for the Teamsters Union in Philadelphia, they used to print out these. They had a printing shop in the back, and they used to print out these flyers and that stuff, man. And it was soy based, but still brutal. I didn't really mess with it too much. They had people do it, but I didn't like it. Was just I wouldn't. I used to use newspaper on my snakes, but yeah, not no more. All my favorite people are in here. Ooh, do I have to get off now? Is there clothes flying everywhere? Yeah. How's it going, Jeff? How's everything going today, buddy? Got 1 litter. After 2 weeks, it started dying off. Well, I would say the probably, Mike, to answer your question there, I'm going to say what kind of food do you use? Thank you. What kind of food did you use? Number one. Number two, you got. I don't know how. I'm sure you kept it clean.
Now that's the money shot right there.
What is it? Oh, yeah. Males tend to put off a lot of musk. Male rat mice put off a lot of musk. I'll tell you what. A few months ago, Becky and I, it was mice pellets. Did you get the Missouri mice pellets or pellets from a pet store? Becky and I started off with 3 rats, and then we ended up going back. When we started off with 1 male and 2 females, then we went and bought like 2 more females. So then we had 4, and then before you know it, we went and bought a few more. And now we're up in the hundreds. Sorry, don't forget to. It's okay that you're gonna lose your phone, it's going dead or whatever, but make sure and hit me up with an email if you're having trouble. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, males, especially if you see, that was another mistake. Males will musk, and if mice, and if you clean the cage really good, they will put out extra musk to cover the smell. So if you just do changing of the bedding and only clean the tub out once, like wash the tub down maybe once a week, it won't smell as bad. But again, I wouldn't do it in my house. It's crazy how bad. The pet store. Yeah, you'd probably have to order. I order my stuff from that Massery. You can look it up online. It's the best food out there. And they do better. And you got to have it so that they can't lay on their food. You have to have it so they have to eat their food from the top, because if you have it where they're laying on their food, they go to bathroom on that and they eat that and then they ingest it all. So it's not really good for them that way. I don't know how you set it up. Hey, David Theory, how you doing? Did you guys check out Theory Family Balls page? He's got a lot of he did an update video yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? But it looked pretty good. He's got a nice collection of ball pythons going. Oh, hey, Slash, if you have to get off, buddy, it's okay. I'll talk to you later. Why? What's not so hot there, buddy? I hope you're not sick, are you? I hope you're not sick. I don't like it when people... David Theory from Theory Family Balls. No. I hope you're not sick. I don't like it when people are sick. I had to take a bunch of... My back, I had to take a bunch of aspirins and stuff. Well, not aspirins, but Tylenols or whatever. I was showing everybody this. We got our TNT sticker. Don't forget to go check it out.
Youper's on there too?
Yes, Youper is on here.
I gotta show something to Youper and to Sexy Man.
Oh, Sexy Man?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Hold on a second.
Sorry, guys. I'll be right with you.
Because they're always talking about their crack that they're addicted to.
Oh, here we go.
I stopped out at our gas station today and I picked up this gem.
Yeah.
But it's the rub. It's just the seasoning that's put on the pretzels.
Yeah, that stuff's good. Here we go. Huh. I wanted to keep it small. I'm going... Our pets only at this point. Yeah. Well, you know, it could be it's mice are somewhat, they're different than the rats. Oh, okay, Theory. Is that what we were talking about the other day? Yes. Sorry it didn't work out for you the way you wanted it, buddy. Wow, man. Yeah, you know, Mike, I have a few down here that'll eat frozen thawed, but then there's a few that will not even look at it. I have a het pied female. She's getting pretty big now. She's got to be close to 1,000 grams. Will not touch anything frozen thawed. And then my lesser, it won't either. The lesser will not touch anything that's frozen thawed. It has to be live. And if you, the lesser, if you don't have it on its aspen bedding, it won't eat. It has to be on aspen. I'm trying to get away from aspen, but it has to stay on aspen bedding, or it just goes into some kind of strange. It's strange. Yes, it is good on chicken. Is that what we had it on chicken, right? Or did you do pork chops in it?
I don't remember what I did it.
But it was good. It was really, really good.
Let's see. Chicken, pork, or fish?
Chicken, pork, or fish. We put it on chicken. I think it was chicken.
Pretzel, coating.
Phenomenal stuff.
And rub. Shake and flip.
Don't forget, our 600 subscribers giveaways coming, and we're giving out two 10-pound bags. Two 2-pound bags of them. And then our 750 subscriber will be an animal of some sort. We'll have to figure that out. Yeah, Theory. Don't, David, do not ever give up. Don't give up. The only way I won my case, like I said, with the city is that they were doing construction on the other side of town. I know you guys have heard this 1,000 times. They were doing construction on one side of town, and the water was off on the other side of town. And what I did is fought them to keep my stuff. Well, they stopped doing the construction over there, left the people without water for 6 months. They turned around and voted all them guys out because they thought it was nonsense. So don't give up. Anything can happen. No, giving up is not an option. So anyway, yeah. 600 grams. I'm scared to give. Oh, mice can do just as much damage. I've seen some, in my 30-something years of dealing with ball pythons and reptiles in general, I've seen people give large snakes mice. And when they eat it, part of it gets stuck on their teeth and it gets stuck. It gets stuck in their throat because it can't go down because it's so small. I would try a smaller rat, but keep an eye on it, because you could sit right there when it's doing it and break up whatever happens. If it bites the snake, take it out or whatever. Don't ever leave it in there unattended ever, because I've seen some horror stories there too. But if it only eats live, I would definitely get it off the mice, though, because the mice, there's really not much nutritional value in a mouse for a big snake like a 600-gram ball python. It needs to be big. You need to be giving it more substance, I guess you could say. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm just trying to help people out. They need help there, hon. Mice are good for your smaller stuff like king snakes, milk snakes, and then when they get bigger, they need things like rats and rat pups. The same with like the pine snakes and the gopher snakes. They have to move up because once they get to a certain point, there isn't much in it for it to keep eating mice. Yeah, I'd throw try a small rat that's a little bit, it's bigger than a mouse, and then slowly work your way up. Yes, that's another good piece of advice. Keep an eye on it. If it wraps it and bites it, get its mouth off it or whatever. Yeah. And I go in with I got little tongs with rubber ends, and if I notice it trying to bite it, like I said, a lot of my stuff won't eat frozen thaw. That's why I started breeding rats to begin with. I have to go in and you dancing in the background, Bo? I wanted to know. You thought you were dancing back there. No, must be our ghost. But yeah, I make sure that they don't bite. I've seen a lot of people do that also, and that's good advice.
Trust me, he doesn't want to see me dance. I can't dance to save my life.
8 mice a week, yeah, and that can get pretty expensive for one adult. And still, even then, as the snake grows, it's harder for it to catch a small mouse. It would be hard for it to wrap it, because you get a small mouse in there and you get upwards of 700 grams snake or more, and the mouse is too small for it to wrap properly. Yeah, well, I would try weanling rats that are just walking around. They're bigger than a mouse is, and see how it goes from there.
Oh, Jay, that picture he sent me of himself, I just made it his profile picture on my phone.
Let me see it.
What, the picture he sent?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
that one?
Oh, he reminds me of Jimmy Lund so much when he did that. There, remember that one Jimmy Lund did?
I just saved it as my profile picture on my phone.
Okay.
So every time he calls or texts me, that pops up on my screen. So I go, "Ooh, baby."
Yeah, right. I know that.
I can fall asleep looking at that face. I can just tape the phone to your face.
Yeah. Okay, you're real funny there, hon. I know that it's a lot of work to feed mice forever. I mean, it'll get to the point where you just can't anymore. So you might as well try to bump it up, keep a watch on it. And once you bump it up, you never know. As they get older, you may be able to switch it over to frozen thawed. Just remember, when you do frozen thawed, a lot of people, here's another piece of advice. A lot of snakes, a lot of ball pythons will eat the rat, right, when it's alive, but they won't eat it frozen thawed. Well, what a lot of people don't realize is they take that rat and they put it in water, and the water gets it wet, and when you put it in front of it, it doesn't look or smell or seem like it's normal prey because it's wet. So what you do is you put it in a Ziploc baggie, you keep it dry, then you float it in the water if that's how you're going to thaw it or whatever, and you keep it dry. And then you might have to heat it up with a hair dryer or get under a heat light and then put it in there, and it might grab it because it reminds it of its own food, of its normal prey item. So you got to remember things like just simple, like not having like it having wet, like the mouse being wet or the rat being wet, it won't eat it because it's wet. So them are things that can take into consideration also. Oh, you can do that too, but then you got to find something to do with that mouse, don't you? Ah, did she?
What?
Brooke made it into his live video tonight.
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to tell us how bad she kicked his ass.
Yeah, after hearing all that Team Sexy stuff, huh? Let me ask you a question here. Why would you want to boil the head? I've been doing this for 30-something years, and I don't see how that could be good for the snake. I'm not trying to give you a hard time. It works for you. I just want to know what boiling the head would do, because I think boiling the head would... Oh, Corporal Soda Reptiles on here, the winner of the gopher snake. Once the weather breaks, buddy, it snowed again this morning. I'll be sending out your package. We'll get in touch with each other and work out the whole thing. But yeah, boiling the head, I don't see the point of boiling the head because it's a cooked item then, and that's not good for the animals, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. Oh, hon, I got my Team Sexy, and I'm gonna make it my profile picture.
You can have that Team Sexy.
You ready? Whoa. I don't know.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. I'm just kidding.
That Team Sexy is a lot hotter than that Team Sexy.
I have to disagree there, hon. Jay just doesn't do it for me. Sorry. I'm just kidding.
Nobody does it for me.
Oh, you stop. Now you're going to start biting my ears. Stop. I'm trying to concentrate.
I want to tell you a secret. Here.
Okay. Later. Sure. No problem. We can do that. That hurts. Oh, yeah. What's how you been there, Corporal Soto?
I should. See?
You should, but I don't know, man. It's I don't know, the tattoos or something, I guess. I don't know.
And you're covered in them, and so am I.
I know. They look good. Well,
So you can't use that as an excuse.
Okay.
You're covered in them, and so am I.
All right.
Well, I'm not covered, but I have my fair share.
It's the lack of the mustache.
The lack of the mustache?
Yeah.
But see, he's got a face that he doesn't need the mustache, okay?
You want me to shave it off? I don't need
Go
one.
ahead, because then you'll look like the Grinch, and I'll sit here and laugh at you when you get these little curly things right there like that.
Lots of people going live tonight. Yeah, I know that. Where's the hat? What? She was joking. I am not sending my hat out. Nobody's getting the hat. Sorry.
Give me your address. I'll get it out. In the mail
he thinks you're sending him a hat. Don't put your address up there. It won't work. Loving it. There's always love in this room. Always. Everywhere.
No, there's not. Not the right kind of love.
Just kidding. So, anything new over there at the Soto Reptiles facility? I'll shave a sideburn off and send it to you. So, I don't know if you caught the video the other day, Soto, but the gopher snake, we fed it and we put it on video just so you could see it's eating and stuff. So it was doing good. Oh, people, in tomorrow's vlog, there's going to be a link to the podcast that Jay, Uper, myself, Ed from CMC Reptiles is going to try to make it in there, and Slashmaster. But Slashmaster, I believe, has to work this week, so I don't think he's going to be in there. And Jay, and we're all going to be talking about like neurological disorders, death combos, and things like that. Like a champagne to champagne is considered like a death combo type of thing. And then we'll also be taking calls, and you guys can ask questions, and we're all in there, and we'll answer all your questions to the best of our ability. You can ask any one of us a question, or all of us a question, and we can give you all our opinions on what our opinion is on the question. And you can, it's a good show. Our last show got like 500. Last I checked, it was over 500 listens, and that was last Saturday. So we're gonna do it again this Saturday, and we will go from there. We're still trying to come up with a good name for it, but we're gonna work on that. Ed is back. Ed, you going to be in on a vlog, on a podcast this week? Oh, great combinations there, Soto. Oh, it's always fun. I was just explaining to everybody what the podcast is going to be about this week and stuff like that. And then, they can call in and ask us questions, and we can answer their questions the best we can, and things like that too.
What's there to be about Becky and her many men?
No, that's its own little daytime drama thing.
That's my daytime drama.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's okay, Ed. That's fine. There's plenty more coming up. So if you guys can't ever make it a week or something, or 2 weeks in a row or something, don't ever worry about it.
Good night, Dad.
All right. Good night, buddy.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. I'm going to actually tell
As for the thing, I don't know, I'm sorry, I was reading something real quick. I don't know how to feed that off. Jay said good night, buddy. Comments are starting to go too fast. I'm sorry, I was looking down at something.
You know who Jay is, right, Andrew?
Boxing Boa.
Well,
Yeah, hashtag Team Sexy.
Before Dad was going to say it, I was going to say Boxing Boa. I'm kind of learning who everyone
Yeah,
is.
yeah, go ahead. Don't worry about it. Say goodbye to the wife. She's fine. It's fine.
Who dares him to eat the 12 out of 10 chocolate right now?
No, I'm not doing it right now. Not doing it now. Yeah, it's Oh, I know you want to be part of it, Ed. I know you want to be part of it, Ed. And you're definitely part of it. But like you said, life is busy sometimes. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll send you the number to contact the show and we'll go from there, buddy. No, you don't dare me because it ain't gonna happen. He might want to do it.
No.
Not me.
What are they saying you should do it?
Yeah.
Night, little Andrew. Everyone's saying night.
Yeah, it's time to go to bed, buddy.
Yeah.
See you in the morning,
But I
bud.
actually have to first brush my teeth.
Did you pack your bag for tomorrow?
Yeah.
Nope. Nobody did this.
Oh, Ed wants to be part of it. Ed is definitely part of it, Jay. Jason. Ed is definitely going to be part of it 100%. Ed just has a volleyball tournament with his daughter this week. So, and that's understandable. That happens. You know. Night, Uper. Are you talking to me or are you talking to Andrew?
Well, see, that's why they call. You make no sense to me. Whatever.
What? And family always first. Double dog, Jeremy. Nah, that was some hot stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, little Andrew. Yes, very good. I do have my
Oh, I
my
can't stand
my son called me today, and he said he sent it. This. I want you guys' opinion on this. My son called me today, and he said, look, he goes, Dad, I'm mailing you a box. He goes, but I'm not mailing you one box. I'm mailing you a few boxes.
I'll go grab my son.
You have to be on video when you open it because he wants to see it. And I said, why? He goes, well, I'm going to send you one that's going to explode with glitter everywhere. And the rest will be something that you want. But he goes, I'm not going to tell you which one's which. So you have to open them inside the house or you
This
can't
is
have it.
cool.
I told you it's cool, isn't it?
This is cool. Oh, is that one thing that you got?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what would you guys do? Would you let them just come and take the boxes back? Or would you...
I would shake them violently to see which one has glitter in it, and then I would just send that one back. But you don't know.
You don't know
like,
which
the
one's which.
glitter and,
You don't
like,
know which
the
one's
box
which.
With, like, snakes in it.
So we'll have to see. A glitter bomb. Yes, that's what he said. He goes, one won't
That's
be a
what
glitter
we-
bomb. I said, what? He's like, okay, one will be a glitter bomb, but the rest will be something you want.
Everyone say that would be funny. It would actually.
It would be funny, but I don't know. So what would you guys do? I know, and I don't know why he wants to send them to me.
Because he thinks it would be funny because he's not here to clean them up.
That's what I said to him. Yeah, TNT balls did a good. That's a pretty good sticker. You said you hate glitter. I hate glitter too. I said I should open them up outside because if you open them up outside, you can't have them.
Then that kind of means they both would explode of glitter.
That's what I said. Well, he's sending more than one. He said, and only one will be. I don't know.
Watch, but when he means it's gonna
Do it live. That's what I thought too.
When he means like a glitter bomb, it's gonna be glitter and also like super glue goes everywhere. Or he would rig it up where just oil would come out.
Yeah.
Like just an explosion of oil.
Well, I got it. I'm gonna open it on video for sure.
Are you really trusting him?
Yeah. Did you go brush your teeth and stuff?
No.
Well, you go do it.
I have to go get all my clothes ready for tomorrow.
Oh.
I want to go with Romy. And
Do it inside a big trash bag. That's an idea.
What happens if like it explodes and it's like real snakes?
It won't be real snakes popping out of there.
It could be like those fake snakes. Like
Step back and let it fly. I would step back and let it fly, but I think my wife would kill me. So, yeah. Who are you talking to, hon, if you don't mind me asking? Oh. Yeah. So anyway, are you guys gonna start? Are you guys gonna tune into the podcast this week? Mess is 3/4 of all the fun. That is true. So anyway, anybody got any questions or anything that I can answer real quick? It'll be 10 o'clock my time, which you're in California. I think you're 2 hours behind me, so it'll probably be around 8 o'clock your time. I will put up a link in my next video, which goes up tomorrow, and you guys can click on a link and set up a reminder. What?
Nothing.
Are you being a smart ass back there?
I am a smart ass.
Well,
I don't have to be.
That's true.
I am.
It's your birthday weekend, so you're going to be partying all weekend, huh? Yeah, my birthday's in a few months, so I got time yet.
I already have a trip planned for mine. No, I'm going to take it early.
Yeah. It's pouring there, huh? It was snowing here earlier. Yeah, if you're on the East Coast, it'll be 9 o'clock. Then, because I'm in the Central Time Zone, and you know. Yeah, well, it snowed here this morning, David, so it's coming your way, buddy. And let me check the weather. I don't know what it's going to be for the next week here. Not that they can ever predict ahead anyway. 11 Eastern, yeah. And it goes from there. I'm sorry. Yeah. Let me see what they say. 70 and raining. I wish it was 70 and raining. You want me to show you what the temperature is here right now? I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's a big fat 0 outside.
We should go do a challenge. Go outside.
No. Tomorrow's high is going to be 17. Sunday, it's going to snow. Wednesday, snow. Next Friday, snow. Next Saturday, snow. Next Sunday, snow. Next Monday, snow. Next Tuesday, snow. I don't know how accurate that is, but Ed, if that's the storm coming from you, thank you, buddy. Just kidding. But yeah, that's what it says for the weather. Yeah, that's what we got this morning there. I'm pretty sure. I don't know how fast it would get to you, but we got, it snowed pretty good this morning.
Yeah, ask my phone. It took a trip, literally. Andrew asked me this morning, Mom, why did you throw your phone like that?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
And I almost fell in this. I slipped.
And then he slid in the same exact spot I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Uper, you guys got about a foot of snow there. Yeah, what did we get? We got a foot of snow the other day, but then the wind, it was like a blizzard here. And like I said, the drifts were 4 feet high, 5 feet high. It was crazy. Mike, I agree with you. I am so tired of snow. This winter isn't hanging on. I just saw that the East Coast is going to get snow again.
It was snowing up at my school today.
Pineapple Express, yes.
At like 12:30, it was snowing up at my school.
Why are you talking about my underwear?
No, because CMC Reptiles said it's coming from Hawaii, so it's a Pineapple Express.
Hawaii.
And I suppose we don't get those. That doesn't, the rain doesn't come across the mountains or anything and hit us over here anywhere or something.
Oh,
I don't know.
It has to go through the Rocky Mountains.
Yeah.
It's Hawaii.
It's a Hawaii.
It's Hawaii.
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 I know that I have friends that live on the West Coast, and I have a nephew that lives on the West Coast. And when it rains there, 3 days later, if it's cold here, we get snow or rain here. So I don't know.
Turn that frown upside down, dude. I don't know.
Nah, David, if you really checked into global warming, you would understand that it's not. Global warming doesn't mean it's getting hotter. It's only making it's getting hotter everywhere. But the places that it produces snow at with global warming are places like here where you get a lot of snow, and it will continue to snow. Global warming does not. Global warming. The only thing global warming does is where it snows at, it creates you to get more snow. Doesn't make it hotter per se. It just makes all the it makes this oceans evaporate, which cause more snow. So
This is the dude from Suicide Squad, right? That is the
One
dude
from
from Suicide Squad.
yes, yes. Yes. I got a shipment of animals coming in,
Oh, Mom.
you know,
Mom,
and
is this YouTuber
oh, okay, David. Sorry, buddy. I know that
and,
I ordered way back in November and it got cold right away. It was warm when I ordered it, but it got cold right away and they can't ship yet to me. So, well, they won't.
Did you see it? Yeah.
It's crazy.
You want one?
How's the rat rack coming along? I'll put it in the vlog, not tomorrow's vlog, but the next one. I got it done. So, and then Becky did a lot of work on it, and we have rats everywhere. So it's a lot of no joking.
Listen to my music, Dad.
Not really,
Why?
because I don't like Slipknot.
No, it's not Slipknot this time. It's Korn.
Oh, corn is good to eat.
Oh, I'm so funny. And it's System of a Down also. It's those
It's
two
gonna be
bad.
another one of these nights
What, tired nights?
that
But
I can't sleep. I can just tell it's gonna be another one of those nights.
Not that I know of. I don't know if that would pose any risk to your snake or not. I'm not. You might want to just, if you're unsure, and I'm unsure because I don't know. You may want to just do away with that one and don't give it to your snake if you think there's any kind of risk. It's hard to say. I couldn't be 100% sure. I don't know. Has anybody else has seen that know if the megacolon's a threat to any of your rats? To your other snakes or anything like that? I don't know.
Can I go in the iPad, Mom? Still.
Yeah, see, like me, I've been waiting forever. And Youper, I know I've talked to you on the phone. I know you've been waiting for forever. Some of us ain't fortunate enough to live in places like Southern California, sunny California, or Southern Illinois. I got that right that time, didn't I, Jay? Illinois.
California. Luckies.
Well, yeah, it's hard to say. That's why I said, I'm not sure. And if you're unsure of it, it's not worth the risk. It really wouldn't be worth the risk. I got to plug my phone in. It's going to die.
You know what I just thought of, Dad?
What, Andrew?
If you ever want to prepare for like North Dakota winter, just live in Canada for like 2-3 years.
It gets colder here than it does in parts of Canada. Did you know that? Because we're in the center of the continent.
Yeah,
it's
but
crazy.
Still, it's Canada. It's freezing.
I noticed that too. A lot of snakes don't take hairless, but then there are some that do. So it's kind of, I don't know. It's up in the air.
I have a bruise on my knee and it hurts.
Yes, good point. Good point. But I think he wants to use it for feeding purposes.
Scratch your ear.
Yeah, see, I don't think I wouldn't take the chance because I would be scared if something happened. But I've never came across that before, so I wouldn't know. And I got something else to tell you. Hairless. Here's something funny. A lot of hairless don't like to take care of babies, for one. And a lot of hairless, if the temperature changes too much, it gets too warm, they can't handle the warmth and they can't handle the cold. You got to have the temperature dialed in pretty correct. Because I have a friend who breeds hairless, Tim Hun. Remember him telling me that? If the temperature even goes up like 2 degrees, he has to squirt them with a misting bottle because they seem to suffer in the heat really, really bad.
Why? But wouldn't they be cooler?
Oh,
Dad, but wouldn't they be cooler without hair?
you would think, but it's just they can't.
They're
It's
confusing
that's-
animals.
no, they don't have hair because they're trying to keep cooler, I guess.
Or should I do this one?
Norvis Eight-Legged Critters is in the house. Let me tell you something. You guys need to go check out his channel too. He's got a hognose snake now, and he's got a lot of tarantulas and stuff.
Oh, I was waiting.
Boxing Bow, I don't know if you've checked out his channel, but he's got a pretty good channel. It's a family thing. The whole family's involved and all. I like his channel. It's really good.
He deals with spiders.
I saw that. Crazy wind there, Mike. Hey, Sarah. Yeah, you breed hairless. You know the rule. You know what it goes. You know all the stuff that goes on with the hairless. Thank you, Norvis. Same to you.
I don't know how I got this, but I got it.
Yeah, you could try that and see if you can get a hold of him. Yeah, well, I'm from Philadelphia originally, and we miss Pennsylvania really bad there, Mike.
In West Philadelphia, born and raised. I had to do it.
Yes, like I said, they don't like taking care of their babies. I was just explaining that to him. They end up not caring for their babies. They eat their babies. It's crazy. Hairless are tricky if you don't have the time or you want to just breed. I would never breed hairless. Yep, very temperature sensitive, Corpus Auto. I agree with you. Your hair. Well, I try to stay hairless. I keep mine cut pretty short. It's time for a haircut again because we're going into spring. At least we should have been in spring a while ago. I'm always cutting my hair.
People say my hair is too long in my school. Should I show them?
What?
People at my school say my hair is too long.
Oh, it could be, Andrew.
Not that long.
Yeah, genetic problems too. I don't know if anybody's ever came across this, but I know my buddy who breeds these hairless rats found out that they suffer from skin problems and all kinds of stuff. It's a lot of work to deal with hairless rats. He's slowly weaning out his hairless project because of all the work that's involved, because they don't care for their babies. Like Sarah Tyndall will tell you, they'll eat their babies, which is very rare for rats in general to do that. They end up having skin conditions, and the temperature touches. They're very temperature sensitive. Yes, yeah, that's some crazy wind. Sarah Tyndall said, "Hey, Beck."
Hello.
Dad.
What, Andrew?
Llama.
Oh, we know.
Andrew Joseph.
Mother.
Bed now.
I have to brush my teeth. Good night, everyone.
Yeah, but they say this. Here's another thing with African soft furs. People say once you feed African soft furs to your ball pythons, some people say claim. Now I don't know how true this is because I've never dealt with African soft furs. I've always dealt with regular rats or mice. That once you feed your ball python an African soft fur, they won't eat anything but an African soft fur. And if you can't get a hold of an African soft fur, you can run into trouble. How true that is, I don't know. Is that like a state law or something there, David? Yep. See, Sarah, Sarah Tyndall will tell you. The Tyndalls will tell you how sensitive hairless rats are. Oh yeah, I hope it turns out for you, Norvis. I hope you don't have anything seriously wrong with your back. Thanks for stopping in, bud. Talk to you later. Yeah. Uber. Oh yeah, I believe they are nutritionists, very nutritionists, because it's some people claim by them. Some people say they're the best, but I don't know my law here on them either, and I don't know if we would be allowed to have them. But although I don't think they would survive if they got out because of temperatures here, it's hard for anything to say. TNT in the house. He just came in, and I'm showing him a sticker that came today.
Dork.
I'm always a dork. You married me.
Don't remind me.
Yeah, it is a more natural prey item thing, but
Why are you under my name?
because I can read the comments on yours.
You
And
can't.
no, because I'm live on mine. See, but what I was gonna say is stop. What I was gonna say is yeah, I don't dork lover.
Don't remind me.
But yeah, the problem with it is if you can't breed them and you can't always get them, you could run into trouble because if you start feeding them and feeding them the African soft furs and you can't get them, they won't. They won't go back. It's just weird. I'm not saying they won't. You probably could, but you might be able to.
That is just wrong.
I'd probably have to. Yeah, I can't. I wouldn't be able to tell you about their size because I like I said, I don't deal with them. I just think basic rats is the way I go. Oh yeah, no problem, TNT. And I was just telling people to go back and check out. I don't know if you still have them up for sale or your shirts are still up for sale, but they're up there.
Can I turn on the light for a minute?
Sure, go ahead. I don't care. Nothing changes here. Yeah, see, that's the problem. When you have to travel so far to get feeders, that's why Becky bought the house next door so we can put them over there so we don't have to go back and forth.
Yeah, again, there's Becky bought the house next door.
Yeah, see, if I didn't use two things, I wouldn't be able to read the comments. What are you looking for, hon? I might know where it's at.
My charger for my watch.
You put it up there.
not this one. I'm looking for my other one.
Oh, I don't know where your other one's at.
I mean, I'll plug this in if I have to.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about. I didn't.
Oh, this is not the one I want. I want the one that came with my watch.
Yeah. And don't forget, we have selling t-shirts too. So if you guys want to check out some t-shirts, some people, did anybody get their shirt yet?
Jeffrey.
And they bought one and they love it. They said it's a great shirt. Yeah, Thierry, Becky insisted I start breeding rats due to the fact that we were spending hundreds of dollars a week on rats. I mean, hundreds of dollars. Because some of our stuff is, pretty big. Corporal Soto, good night, buddy. Yeah, like you got stuff that only eats live, huh?
Your shirt actually still fits me.
Yeah, well, you need to go to bed. Because I will beat you in front of everyone. I don't care.
Well, and then you got to watch where you buy your stuff from. I've had some bad experiences buying frozen thawed from places. It's crazy. Yeah, see, $750 a month on food is a lot, and we were getting up there. We were getting close with, TNT balls. Hello. Oh, it was an accident. I think he hung up. So.
Watch out, move.
I have to drive a couple hours if I had to go anywhere to get feeders and stuff, because we live in the middle of nowhere. We're like Uper. You got to drive hours to find anything. So, oh, hey, Balls by JP. What's up, buddy? See what he had to say here. He accidentally called us. I know it was an accident. It's okay. That's okay. What, you said you were going to bed. It's time to go to bed. Go to bed.
I should do that.
Yeah, you should. You got a long day tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night, buddy.
Good night, everyone.
They all said good night 100 times to you, buddy.
Good night, puppy.
See, my key was to do. We'll eat frozen, thawed, or fresh killed. Yes, see, you do good, so that's easy. My thing is, Becky, she likes her geckos, and like you guys seen how much that costs. That's $100 at a time, not at a time, but we go through hundreds of dollars in food on them. So that's why we're going to start breeding our own mealworms there, and then night till you come back in. That's funny. And then with the rats and all that, it was costing a lot of money. So we started breeding our own stuff, because if you could become as self-sufficient as possible, it definitely helps a lot. But no chickens. Yeah, see? But it gets pretty expensive to do it.
Yeah, turn that light off and go to bed now.
Try to beat me just a little.
Well, they have my permission, so it's all good.
Everybody said good night until you come back in again.
What do you mean, good night?
They were telling Andrew good night until you come back in again.
He comes back
So,
in again.
Yeah. I'm getting. Let me see here. Let me see what's going on here.
Oh crap! Hon, what am I gonna do?
Reach over and grab your blanket. I guess here. I'll do this one. Go ahead. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Get under the blanket. Tell me when you're under the blanket. Get under the blanket.
Go ahead.
All right, she's good. Oh, see? See?
What?
I have it too. Ah.
Mine's better though because you see bigger guns.
I want to learn how to breed and keep mealworms and doobie. I got a doobie roach colony, which Becky don't like. That's why we're switching over to the superworms and stuff. And you know, I hope you guys, you know, I do have videos out there. If you look, you see, you know, what I've been doing, and I hope it helps. So so it's I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be distracted, but yeah, it's important to offset the cost balance and stuff like that. Otherwise, you know, some people can't even hang in there. It gets hard. And Huber, if you're going to start breeding rats, you always have to keep in mind, you've seen how it goes over here with rats, and I'm only 10 feet from the place that they're being bred at. It could be very hectic sometimes. The leopard geckos, I've been slowly switching over from the dubias. They love their dubias, but I've been doing it to the giving them mealworms and stuff. And if Becky ever comes to the point she can't hear me, I think she's listening to something, so she won't know what I'm saying. If she ever gets to the point to where she lets me have a couple teas, I can probably work.
Tarantulas out of your head.
You told me I had to read the book again. I'm on the second time reading.
Read the book. I didn't say you could get them. I told you to read the book again.
Mad Bio is back in the house. Oh, I know you're not scared, but you would be scared if you come in the morning and all the rats were out, or you come in the morning and a couple tubs are filled up with water. It happened to us 2 days in a row with the water thing, and then it happened 2 days in a row with rats getting out too.
Because I let a boy rat fix it, and he didn't fix it because I found the hole that the rats chewed in the hose.
Yeah, Sarah, that's one technique. I do it a little different than that, but that is the technique most people use. Crickets are trouble. Crickets have I've been trying to think of what it's called. There is something, I think it's pectin. I'm not no, I'm not going to say pectin. No. There's something in the exoskeleton of a cricket that is not good for your animals to begin with. Like leopard geckos and stuff like that. I don't know how they would fare with tarantulas or nothing like that, but I know leopard geckos, they're no good. And they stink. They really stink. They're easy to breed, but they stink so bad. I would not touch crickets for nothing. All right, see you later. Balls by JP is leaving. Talk to you later, buddy. What's hard with the superworms? I don't understand. They're easy. Yeah, see, Sarah Tyndall was scared at one time too, hon. I'm working on it. I'm not going to push her. I haven't been pushing her about the tarantula thing. I've been just easing up.
What happens when you push?
And then I don't get nowhere, so I don't push. So I just got the book. I've been reading the book. I read the book. I'm on it the second time. I watch videos all the time, and then I'll just go from there. Yeah, they're crickets are just, to me, just a disgusting. You know how Becky looks at the roaches. That's how I look at them. I would, buddy, but she has a habit of finding everything, and then I would be in serious trouble, and I would have to blame you for that one.
Who's telling you to get one and hide it from me?
Oh no, they didn't say get one. They did not say get one at all. Mm-mm.
What did they say?
They said they're sending me one, and I just have to hide it. And I said no, that wouldn't work so well.
I'm sending you one.
I can't make out the name. It's a real long, funky name. I don't know who it is.
You know who it is. Who is it?
I'm trying to save you, buddy.
Andrew Joseph Sensky.
Jay.
Was he like, you just dimed me out, you son of a bitch?
No.
What?
The person told me to say that name. Oh my god.
Yeah, you ass.
Oh. Pink toes are cute. They're one of my favorite. The Aviculera, or the Carabina Versicolor and all that. I know they do, Jay. I know they do. Do you want me to cover this up so you can?
I'm good.
Okay. All right. Yeah, they can't see over there. Throwing them under the bus. No worries, Becky. I'm not going to have one to send. No, Jason said no worries because he'll never have one to send. I know that. I know you were joking. Oh, but it was funny, though. We got to keep the spanking off camera.
Who said that?
Mike.
Why?
Yeah, he's from Pennsylvania.
Why? Spanking's fun.
Yeah, but off camera. It's a family-friendly show. So.
See? Look. My flabby arms.
It's okay.
My chicken wings.
I like them chicken wings.
Yeah, well, I don't.
Yeah, that would be funny. Lies, Jason. Oh, well. Usually.
See, he said Jay because he didn't think I'd get mad if it came from Jay because Jay's sexy and Uber's just jealous.
I'm Team Uber right now.
You can go Team Uber all you want. I'm team #sexy.
I'm Team Uber, Team Jay. I'm equal. I treat them all equally. Edward Tyndall's here. What's up, Edward? So, yeah. You like the dog?
No, I'm not going to hump your blanket. I'm not the dog.
Oh, that's true. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, like picking on his sister.
What?
Uper likes picking on his sister.
I would pick on my sister, but she doesn't want anything to do with
it. And it happens. So, Tyndall, what's anything new over there at your the Tyndall family farm? Seen you cooking a chicken the other day, Tyndall, and it looked good. Did everybody? Oh, no, I don't want to. Never mind. I was going to say something, but I changed my mind. Sorry.
What were you going to say?
I'll tell you in a few minutes. Does anybody have any questions or anything they want me to answer? I do my best. That's all I can do.
Hey. Oh, for the boyfriend you're on.
Oh, what? What? They can see you in the background, Emma. It's my daughter right there.
No, he kidnapped me and he never took me back home.
Yeah.
What's the matter?
This man kidnapped me and never took me back home.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
It's always great, bro. Don't. Well, I know, but I what I was gonna ask is, did everybody see? I don't know how many of you guys have noticed. This is not reptile related, but it is YouTube related. The shooting that happened at YouTube the other day because of the lady had they demonetized her videos. People go crazy when you take their money away. Emma like a queen.
Who was that? Who said that?
Rainbow boas are cool. I really like the boas. I need to get some regular boas to add to my collection.
Yep. Love you. Good night.
Ow! The door. I opened it.
Emma, the door doesn't work though.
Crazy lady. Yes, definitely a crazy lady. You know what's crazy about the whole thing is the family called them and said she's on her way. I mean, I don't know. People are crazy. What all types of snake do I have? Okay, I've got king snakes, gopher snakes, ball pythons,
Love you.
milk snakes, hognose snakes. I got a little bit of everything. I put pictures up on my Instagram, DEA Exotics at Instagram, DEA _ exotics on Instagram. But yeah, I've kept everything in the past. I've had reticulated. Well, I got reticulated pythons too, but I had retics, big time retics, and I was big time into Burmese pythons and stuff like that, and boas, really big into boas. And then we moved, so I need to get all that stuff. That's been years and years and years ago, though. I've been doing in the hobby for over 30 years, and I need to get back into it. I've had African rock pythons, a little bit of everything. So now I got to get back. I'm going to get back into the boas. Becky likes the boas too, so that's what we're going to be working on. Yes, exactly. The cops didn't take it seriously. It just shows you. It's crazy. Yeah. They remonetized you or demonetized you? That's what I was going to ask you. What I like for boas is I like the Argentinian boas. I like the Dumero boas. I like the Suriname red tail boas, and then I like remon. And I also like the just the plain old common boas that are the albino stuff and stuff like that. So, and I had blood pythons. Somebody made a trade with me for the blood pythons that I couldn't refuse, so I let them have them. But I want to get back into the blood pythons also. Are you asking that to everybody or just if you breed a female fire with a male spot nose yellow belly, 100% het clown, what will you get? Well, I'm going to assume you're going to get a fire spot nose yellow belly, 50% het for clown. You would get what?
You get baby snakes.
Oh, baby snakes, yeah. Only if you're lucky. Well, I'm hoping to get just some fires out. I got an LSR fire down here, and I bred it to my normal 100% het albino. So any LSRs that come out of that are 50% het for albino. So maybe I could figure out, keep a few back, and hopefully hit some pretty cool albino LSR fires. Would be awesome. Puerto Rican boas are very cool. I also like the rainbow boas too. Yes. Yeah. What's the name has them? The Puerto Rican boa, doesn't he? Tom Crutchfield. I believe he has some. I'm not sure, but I think he does.
You know, you just keep doing stuff, and things keep popping in my mind, and I can't say it because we're a family-friendly
channel. Exactly. Yes, Edward Tyndall. They are the best of them all. I like that's my favorite tea of all is the pink toes, the Avix and the Caribbean Versicolors. I like that little video you talk about the color change on them, how they start with a pink body or whatever, and they have black toes or whatever it is. I can't remember exactly how you put it, and then it switches back the other way as they grow older. Oh, that's good to know. Do you have any hognose now, Tyndall? I used to breed crested geckos. I had a huge colony of crested geckos a while back, and I just as I went to a show, I sold them off. So crested geckos are a lot of work. They're messy as far as I'm concerned. That's just my opinion. I'm not saying that you don't want them or nothing. But oh yeah, I watch every one of your vlogs, Tyndall. Every one. I don't miss one. They when they go to bathroom, it's on the side of the glass, it runs down or on their plants or branches or whatever you have in there. And when you got a bigger collection, if you have to, when you clean a cage out and you have to clean it, not that you don't clean them anyway, but like every couple days you have to break the cage down and clean it. It's a lot of work. Where like leopard geckos, you take the tub. I do the tub once a week, but we could do just paper towel changes on them every time they go to bathroom. But to really clean the tub, you got to do it like once a week or once every other week or something. But with the crested geckos, it was a lot of work. A lot of work. Thank you. Thank you, Edward. Edward Tyndall likes our channel too, loves our channel too, hon. Are you guys planning to get any hognose in the future or anything like that? Oh, I know you do too, Sarah. I know you love our channel too. You comment on our stuff all the time. Yeah, later, Boa. Yeah, I got some some Pac-Man frogs coming myself here when it warms up. So I don't know if if you guys have been checking out Edward Tyndall's channel. He's got some Pac-Man frogs. They're really cool. Yeah, isn't that crazy how people you end up doing something like that and don't even realize it? Jay, later, buddy. You know, CMC has some pretty cool hognose. He has that video up. Oh, I love your frog too. CMC has a huge pixie frog. Well, so does Edward Tyndall have a huge pixie frog. Yeah, good night, Mike. But yeah, I got these Pac-Man frogs coming once the weather breaks, and they're gonna, you know, I'm gonna have a little collection of those going too. But CMC, he has a good variety of animals over there. He just got some blue tongue skinks too, and they're really cool. Night, Mike. See you later. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Edward Tyndall, he's got a huge tarantula collection, and he's got my brain is messed up right now for some reason. Some samboas and things like that, and some he's got a couple rattlesnakes over there. He's got some retics, ball pythons, some rat snakes. He's got a lot of everything over there. He's got a really cool channel. "60 teas and growing." Yep, you got a huge collection of teas. I think it's awesome. That I watch your channel a lot to see how you guys care for them and all. Well, guys, I just popped on to show you guys the TNT sticker that we got, and we'll go live again when we get a shirt or two coming in, and we'll go from there. I would. Yeah. Crested cleaning. There's a lot of work in the crested cleaning geckos. Yeah, see, that's what happens. You don't really realize how much it is until after you do something like that. Holy crap. I can't wait to see that unboxing. Life is always good. Night, Youper. I'll talk to you later, buddy. Probably talk to you tomorrow, huh? Yep. Peace, love, and happiness, Edward. Getting ready to call it a night. So thank you guys for stopping in. You guys are great. We'll be doing more live videos. Don't forget to go check out the podcast. We have a podcast coming up on Saturday again. I'll put the link into tomorrow's vlog. So stay tuned for that. And I'll talk to you guys all later. Yeah. See, some animals are like that. You can't scare them or anything. It's just weird. All right. Talk to you guys later. I'll be looking for all your guys' videos. Keep up the good work, everybody, and thanks for joining in.